Greetings, my fellow light workers collective. Yes, man, urgent channeling, urgent message, you know what I'm saying? My whole tarot community, just everybody, all of the good people of the world, you know what I'm saying? And addressing my adversaries with this one too, both known and hidden. It's just, let me get it together. High Priestess energy's just been kicking my spiritual ass. Like, let me tell y'all something about this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm a talk it and I'm a walk it, right? The other night, oh, glory and praise to the Most High and angelic beings. Thank y'all so much. The other night, I don't know if it was just my own emotions or if they were doing heavy magic, my karmic family, but I was really going through it, you know what I'm saying, to the point where I was like, you know, Yahweh, like, I didn't sign up for this shit. And then I heard a voice like, yes, you did. But I was really hurting, you know what I'm saying, and to the point where I was like, damn, like, I can't, why did y'all select me for this, you know what I mean? I'm not worthy or strong enough to go through this. Again, I was just having my little moment, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? So as I sat there and I prayed, you know how Christ felt, like that emotion, like right as he was on the cross and he was taking his final breaths and he was just like, dang God, like, why have you forsaken me? Like, that's how I felt in that moment. I was in a terrible state. And it was at that moment, it was at that moment that this energy came over me. It came into me like it's this energy, this sovereign energy, uplifting energy, and it was that of the Hierophant. You know what I'm saying? And this I know because Spirit gave me the message, just like he gave to Enoch to write down the scribes. Like that, it's like he said that the Most High called him up. And when he went back into his body, he was able to produce all of this knowledge. And that's where we get like our doctrines from, such as the Bible, Quran, and so on and so forth. Torah, all of that. So this Hierophant energy had me so like, it was super draining too. Like by the time the energy left, when I got the message out, it's 13 pages. I produced a 13-page doctrine on this energy, and the Hierophant came to me letting me know that justice is being served, you know what I mean, in the both spiritual realms and the physical realms as well. So, you know, I just want to thank the Most High for this and get this message out. I was procrastinating on it because, like I said, they've been blocking my throat chakra and everything, and I have to like wait until Spirit says, like, you know, go for it. And they've been telling me, okay, you're safe. What are you waiting for? Everything is fine. You know what I mean? The angels and all the angelic beings, all the hosts of heaven, they got my back. So I can usually recognize when it's like Empress energy. I try to dwell in Empress energy. And but the Magician and like King of Swords, Queen of Swords, those kind of energies, they come and they go. But this particular energy was that of one of the most powerful energies, the Hierophant. So I'm like, dang, okay, this is Spirit's way of telling me that I am worthy. You know what I'm saying? I am worthy of this. So I was able to harness this energy all night till the morning, couldn't sleep. And I produced this 13-page doctrine of the Hierophant. And he or they or Spirit wants y'all to know. All right. And this is the first paragraph is the only quote that I use from Google. And right hand on the Bible, everything else was straight from Spirit. That's how I know it's coming from us, the source. It's coming from truth, a place of truth. So for those of you who don't know, the Hierophant in the tarot deck is a Hierophant is a person who brings religious congregants into the presence of that which is deemed holy. As such, the Hierophant is an interpreter of sacred, mysterious, and arcane principles and secret knowledge. He is one who defends and or maintains a cause or proposal associated with religion, spiritual advisor, etc. Interprets and breaks down sacred knowledge and secret knowledge. That's what we're gonna, that's what we've been talking about with these weapons that these karmics have been using. And yeah, and I want to give you this information along with how it relates directly to my life as the divine feminine of tarot, as the chosen one, as a survivor of a ritualistic sacrifice conducted by my family. All right. How it relates to the black magic and the psychic abilities, dreams, hypersensitivity, astral traveling, and so on and so forth. All right. So I'm in a constant state of learning, y'all. You know what I mean? So just bear with me. I'll go ahead and you know, give you the message how I got it. I freestyled it, wrote it down, and I didn't go back over it. It's raw. So I had to come outside to do it because my voice carries. I'm around nature and flowers and stuff. I'm fresh out the garden. And Hierophant energy, thank you Most High, I was able to determine inexplicably, you know, and determine the cause behind all like the paranormal stuff, the nightmares, and I'm geared towards like finding solutions in a constant state of prayer and search for knowledge and guidance. And yes, and I'll also explain how the abuse of divination is how I was able to discern it and see it, the divination abuse being conducted by my karmic family, especially the karmic mother. All right, so here we go. You know what I'm saying? Hierophant energy. This is how I was able to sidestep landmines and dodge bear claws. All right, here we go. From the jump, off top. Here it is. A message to you brought to you by Spirit. As the Hierophant, I have the ability to bind all witches and warlocks to their own baneful magic. I, or we, have the ability to reroute or return all baneful intentions or psychic attacks, or even befriend any spirit, demon, deity, or jinn that are sent through witchcraft, spell work, or necromancy and or moon magic. Black magic, the abuse of divination. The Hierophant has the ability to alchemize, transmute, and return any and all spiritual attacks, which include gossip, lies, defamation, slander, narcissistic projections, gaslighting, etc. The true Hierophant in the upright is invulnerable to psychic attacks, aimed at the crown chakra especially, as they dwell in their highest vibration and operate from a state of unconditional love. The Hierophant recognizes that he is the messenger and a very important person and tool which the divine uses as a portal to channel energy and messages from the 5D and beyond down to this physical plane. As the Hierophant, I have been given the authority to call judgment on false prophets, dark witches, evil warlocks, liars, and also have dominion over the low-level entities and demonic jinn possessing human bodies. The Hierophant does not need recognition from any man or woman or any other, but rather seeks approval from God and the divine only, living in such a way that maintains integrity and morality. The Hierophant possesses the ability to dismantle any and all systems, groups, cults, organizations, and so on that are a direct threat to human life, as they've been given the ability to summon warrior archangels and aid them in interfering in what is known as a supernatural way, or as divine intervention. Excuse me. The Hierophant fears none but the sovereign one, the Most High, who grants him or her their mystical abilities and powers. The Hierophant is an ascended master who governs with goodness, servitude, mercy, and grace. The Hierophant energy bestows its vessel with knowledge and experience from multiple lifetimes and has access to arcane knowledge, protecting protecting that which is sacred. Even in the face of persecution, totalitarianism, and oppression, the Hierophant is unwavering in his faith, for he knows his position is secure and is also protected by unseen forces of nature, along with the invisible angelic team of elemental beings all the way up to the 9D and crystalline grid. The Hierophant is disciplined, yet also fierce in his stance of defense or attack. He is just in his execution of judgment, as he dwells in the upright position, never losing sight of what is true and righteous and fair. The Hierophant does not boast their abilities. Their poise and mannerisms exude royalty, humility, and discipline, which commands the same respect that they possess for themselves and others. There is a myriad of gifts that the Hierophant either possesses or is able to tap into, which is ascension, telekinesis, astral projection, hypersensitivity, and arcane knowledge, alongside psychic abilities with their heightened sense of perception and clarity. The Hierophant is able to see into the future based on visions and or events taking place in the present moment, as they are tapped in and connected directly to source. The Hierophant possesses high level of intellect and understanding that stems far beyond modern education, along with spiritual insight that goes beyond the confines of religion. If the Hierophant should ever be summoned to battle, you can rest assured that victory will be attained before the actual battle even begins. Although gentle in nature, the Hierophant can quickly tap into and operate in full-blown masculine energy. Their highly intuitive psychic abilities makes them a very difficult opponent to defeat or overcome. Their heightened sense of awareness, combined with their self-mastery and mastery of emotions, gives them an advantage or upper hand in any area or aspect of battle. While the Hierophant may appear to be weak and docile, they are very skilled in the art of war, and due to their principles, they are inclined to exhaust every and all attempts and efforts to display diplomacy before enacting any physical violence or displaying aggression. Violence is the last resort. The Hierophant's most dangerous weapon is their mind, and they do not need cards to read people or their energy. The Hierophant sees what is not visible to the naked eye and can hear the slightest whisper, and also hear what is unspoken or what is spoken in secret or conspired. When combined with other energies of the tarot, such as Magician, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, etc., High Priestess, Empress, the Hierophant can strategically deliver a devastating tower a devastating tower to his opposition without forewarning. If the Hierophant should be provoked into war, their attack will be pre-planned and very well thought out. The Hierophant possesses the fortitude and strength to withstand a large amount of trauma or pain before they initiate a response. And the response will come from the place of a path of least resistance, which means that if or when the Hierophant decides to strike, it will be in a sudden, abrupt, swift motion or action that is orchestrated and geared specifically towards completely devastating, destroying, dismantling, or disabling the opposition in the most efficient yet subtle way possible. The Hierophant is simply not to be effed with and should be the very last individual that anyone should pick a fight with or a quarrel with. Underestimating someone of this rank can lead to severe consequences and repercussions that one may not ever be able to recover from if they decide to ignite confrontation or a fight or dispute with the Hierophant. Just as he or she, the Hierophant, can see through the dark, he is also led by divine intelligence and protected by his sovereignty and gentleness and loving heart. The Hierophant is very resourceful and can see through the veil of any illusion or smokescreen placed in his path before his eyes. The Hierophant is a master manifester and has the ability to shape-shift and cloak their energy at will, which allows them to move in a way of stealth, making it difficult for prying eyes or enemies or adversaries and spies to monitor or pinpoint the Hierophant's moves and or energy. This energy has allowed me to become a spiritual assassin and deliver a devastating counterattack that is a devastating counterattack that has put my enemies in a state of despair, and justice will be served as the Hierophant has come to manifest the tower and bring that what is done in the dark to the light. In Yahweh's holy name, thank you, Jesus. And thank y'all very much for allowing me to harness that energy and to get that out. Thank you so much. All right, and thank y'all for listening. That's the Hierophant, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to experiencing that energy again. So yes, the Most High, they're here. They have come down now. Too much has gone on. They are here. So which side are you on is the question I ask. Because I'm on the winning team. You know what I'm saying? And repent.